Here we are inside the auto sleeper symbol. If we firstly move to the back of the van, we can flick the master switch just here and turn the 12 volt on. Beside the master switch, we can select between the leisure battery and the vehicle battery. Whichever battery you've selected here is the battery you are using to run the back of the van. I suggest that you really only use the leisure battery, or otherwise you will run down the vehicle battery and will not be able to start the engine. We can view the levels of the batteries on this switch here. So if I now flick it across to the left, you will see that the leisure battery is fully charged. And if we now flick to the vehicle, we can then view the condition of that too. If we want to know how much water is on board, we push it across to the right, and as you can see, we're just running a minimal amount at the moment. This one here turns the water pump on. We need the water pump on so we can get water out of the taps and fill the boiler up if it's been drained. Whenever the pump is running, the little red light here will come on to let you know it's in operation. And then beside that, we then have the master switch for all of the onboard lights. They can then all be individually turned on and off on their own switches. The leisure battery for the van is located underneath the driver's seat. So it's just here. The 12 volt fuses are also located underneath here as well. So we've got some just tucked down here and then a few more just up here. And then the trip switches themselves are located just here. So we have the two individual MCBs, the RCD and the test button just here. You will also see here a switch, and this switch here is for hot water on mains electricity. So if you flick it down like so, you will see the light will come on and the boiler will now start heating up. Also in this area here we have the gas isolation taps for the fridge, heating and the cooker. They are all in the on position, and quite frankly they can stay like that. I personally say smell gas in the van, go to the source and turn the gas bottle off. If we remove the false floor just here, you will see the location of the battery charger just here. Next, we have the gas locker. So we have room in here for 2 bottles. The regulator just sits here, and then the hose comes off the regulator and then screws onto the butane bottle just at the back here, and then is tightened with a gas spanner. Bottle on and off on the top. Do make sure that the bottle is off for travel. The hob itself is all gas, and to light these we just literally need to push in, twist and press the igniter. And then beneath that we have the grill. And then beneath the grill, the oven. The diesel heating is located just here on this one. Red light will come on, and then we can control the heat just here. To turn it back off again, just press this one here, and then beneath that, if you just want the circulation fan to come on without any heat, press the fan. The blue light will then come on. For hot water using the gas supply, we come down to here. Firstly, we need to make sure that the flue cover has been taken off outside and the gas is turned on. And then, unlike main supply, which will give you a water temperature of about 60 degrees, we can control the temperature of the water just on the inner dial here. And then to light it, just flick it down, green light will come on, and then it will light. If it fails to light, a red light will appear to let you know. If we now go into the wardrobe, you will find the table just here, and then also the television aerial. The digital amplifier is located just here, on and off just here, and then control the boost here. You've got a low boost and a normal boost, and then to raise the mast, undo the collar just here, and then we can push it up and twist it around to get it into the position we require. The red dot represents the front of the aerial. If we want to flip it from horizontal to vertical, we can turn the tail just here if we need to do more additional tuning, and then make sure that the aerial is down for travel. And when tightening the collar, do not over tighten or you will split the plastic. The other tabletop is located just behind the passenger seat, and then the poles are located on this side here and on this side here. If we now go underneath the bench seat here, we will find the infills for the bed and the tool roll just here. The boiler itself is located underneath here, and we have an inspection hole just here. Through here we have the boiler drain point. It is basically, if I can get it in shot, I may not be able to. There we go. It is that yellow lever there that is flapped over. To drain the boiler for winterization, we just need to flick it up and it will then drop all the water out of it. To fill it back up again, we just flap it over how it is now. Make sure there's water in the fresh tank, turn the water pump on, and then the water pump will then begin to prime the boiler back up again. We may need to open the taps up to then blast any air that may be remaining in the system. Once they're then running freely, we can then turn the taps off and the system will then fully prime. If we now go into the washroom, we have the basin just here. Tip away slowly to drain. And then we have the Thetford toilet just here. To open to the cassette, just twist and then push to flush. Level indicator just here. This will slowly rotate round to red to let you know when the cassette needs emptying.